Hey guys, I've built this Minecraft castle. I didn't use any mods or texture packs, just your basic Minecraft. It's a really easy build that anyone can do, and I'll show you exactly how it's done. In my first video, I showed you how to build the gatehouse. If you haven't seen that video yet, you really should watch that one first. This video is the second tutorial of 4, and it covers the building of the keep, the largest, most defensible building in the castle. If you stick with me, I'll show you how to build it, step by step. Hi again guys, so today we're going to look at the keep, which is the largest tower in the castle structure. Before we get started, if you're going to build the exact same layout as me, then I'd recommend that you first lay out the first couple of rows of the curtain wall. Do it right now, as this will determine where the keep fits into the plans. The measurements are in blocks and are on the screen right now. You need to follow these precisely. The outer wall faces the outside world. The inner wall faces the inside of the castle and the courtyard. So the front face of the gatehouse is the one that faces the outside world, and that's the one where the banners hang. These are important points, as you need to build the curtain wall one block in on the adjacent face of the gatehouse. If you're not sure what I mean by that, pause the video and look carefully. These diagrams really should help. With the outside walls built to these measurements, the inner walls just run alongside these, keeping a distance of 3 blocks. So with that out of the way, we can look at the base outline of the keep, which fits nicely into the top corner of the curtain wall. It's a simple square, 15 blocks by 15 blocks, built from stone brick blocks. Notice the corners are missing, just like the gatehouse. With this done, add a row of chiselled stone blocks. After that, lay a lot of rows of stone brick blocks, 45 rows to be exact. This is a tall structure. The keep ramparts look fairly complex, but we can make these quite easily. Starting 1 block in from the face edge, lay 2 blocks vertically. Miss a block, do the same again. Repeat this pattern all around the tower. Underneath each rampart, add a stone stair. On top of each rampart, add 3 stone brick blocks. At each top corner, lay 3 vertical blocks downwards. As with the gatehouse, this widens the face of the keep, so we can add more ramparts. Add 2 vertical blocks to each side of the new corner, then place a stair block beneath them. to match the other ramparts, add 3 blocks on top of each. Beginning at the front face of the top of each rampart, add 3 blocks vertically upwards, making an L shape. In the same way, now add 6 blocks vertically upwards, this time beginning at the second block on the face of each rampart. It should now look like this. Add 2 stair blocks beneath each rampart to complete them. Notice the gap in the corners? We need to add 7 vertical blocks joining the face of each corner block. The ramparts should all line up nicely. Head inside the tower and, level with the inner rim, fill in the floor 1 block deep. Count 3 blocks up from the floor level and fill in the gaps between the ramparts, just 1 block. On top of this new line of blocks, add 2 more rows. Select the torch from the inventory and add a few torches to the walls. Once again, fill in the floor 1 block deep, level with the inner rim. At the top of the ramparts, fill in the top gap again. Just one block, remember. Don't worry about the corner posts at the moment, we'll come back to those. We're now ready to move on to the roof, and for this I decided to use grey wool, just because I liked the colour. Now here you can see the roof is already partly built. Don't worry, it will all make sense in a moment. On the front face of the top blocks, lay a horizontal row of wall blocks. You'll need to project past the corners a little, so both sides meet up. Underneath this row, add another row. That's the pattern with this roof, 2 blocks up, 1 across. Once we've laid 2 rows, our next row needs to move upwards 1 block. Here we can use the top of the wall for support. Add a second row. For our next line, we need to float a block. Just add one into the corner and build on top of this. And that's how we proceed with this roof. Every second row will need a supporting block in the corner to support our next 2 verticals. If that's not clear, hopefully this high-speed footage will make it simpler. With every 2 rows, the roof perimeter grows smaller and smaller until it reaches a point where there's only space for 1 block. With the roof complete, destroy every corner block to match the style of our buildings. Doing this will create a lot of holes in the roof, but don't worry, we'll fix those in a moment. Head inside the keep and selecting the torch again, add a few torches around the walls. It will be dark in here in a few moments. Now head up to the roof and fill in every hole using the grey wall blocks. Just add 1 block beneath each hole. Do you notice anything missing? The corner posts. Hang on, you'll see. Head into the corners and fill in a line of brick stones. This is just for neatness. Now on each of these corners there should be a column. We did build one earlier. Yes folks, it's a continuity error. I had recording problems earlier and I missed a step when I was trying to fix it. Oh well, where I'm now building 7 blocks, you'll already have 6, but you will need to add another block on top of this to reach the ceiling. Now let's fly out in the rain and have a look. Not bad. Heading down to the bottom, in the centre, remove 2 blocks for a doorway. I like the spruce door for the castle, but it's up to you what you use. Here I'm just laying a couple of blocks inside for the door to rest on. I prefer this recessed look to the door. Just like the gatehouse, we can now dress up the keep a little using polished andesite blocks. In a staggered pattern, remove and replace corner blocks. If you do this right, no 2 andesite blocks should ever be next to each other. It's a staggered diagonal pattern, and to me this creates the look of tying in the brickwork. Remember to carry the pattern horizontally across each face. If you drop down one row, you'll ruin the pattern. And that pretty much finishes the keep. I know there's no windows in it right now, but that's something I want to cover in the 4th video. But you could always add your own windows if you want to. The next video will show you how to build the Great Hall, which is where all the celebrations and activities take place in a castle. It's generally the grandest part. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like it if you did. If you didn't like it, why not let me know why, so I can improve my future videos. Please subscribe to my channels, post me your comments and send in any requests for Minecraft tutorials. I've got plans for dozens of videos in my head right now, but I will try to do my best to help. So look out for part 3 of this castle tutorial. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't pull the lever.